Hi, I'm Michael Egge. I'm a master's student at Portland State University, and for my committee review that I have to do at the end of my first year of work in my master's program, I have to put together a portfolio. For my program, it was required that I have a printed out portfolio that I leave in the office, and my professors take a look at it before my qualifying review happens. So this was fine, I printed it out, I put it in the office, and then I just kind of left it there. But I had also heard of PebblePad, so that's why I started creating an e-portfolio to try and create something that I cared a little bit more about and was a better representation of my work. Um, I feel like this qualifying review portfolio is a much more interactive way to view my work. I had to write an essay for my work, but this way you can click through all of the different sections of what I produce. So you can go into my background, you can click on links that take you to what I majored in, some of my past advisors, and I can include more pictures than I did in my paper essay. And then as you go through and you look at my past coursework, it's much more interactive for the person who's viewing the portfolio. As you can see, you can scroll through here and you can see them, what they are and what their purpose is. So I really felt like this e-portfolio was much more creative for me, and I feel like it's a better representation of my work. By collecting all of these previous documents together in my collection of work, I was also able to reflect on each of my individual classes. So in here, for example, you can click on my geographic thought class that I took. And once you go in there, you can see a short description I have of the class. By writing this description, I was able to reflect on why the class was important to me personally and um, why it helped me get to where I am today. More than that, now that I have this whole huge collection of work, I can take it and recreate new portfolios much more easily than I could with paper. So these new portfolios could be for specific jobs. Um, if I had a job that was focused on GIS work, I could easily click into PebblePad and review all of the GIS classes I've had and go through and pick out specific labs that I did and upload them into a new portfolio so that when I go in for a job interview, people have seen the work that I've created through my past classes. And I feel like this is much more important than a resume. So I think the ePortfolio is so much more than a presentation of my work. It was a creative process that really engaged me personally because I thought it was much more creative and fun to do. Um, and it just means a lot more to me than my paper portfolio that I haven't gone back to. Whereas with this e-portfolio, I've returned to throughout the term to um, add more assets to and more representations of my work as I've gone along in the program. So I hope this was helpful. I really enjoy PebblePad and I hope you do too. Thanks.